When someone says the word ketchup, the first thing that comes to mind is tomatoes. This is because ketchup and tomato ketchup have practically become synonymous, but it was not always so. Centuries ago, people in Asia consumed kinds of ketchup that were entirely devoid of tomatoes. It was only at the start of the 1800s that tomato ketchup first appeared in America and then became popular worldwide. In this video, we've listed 10 mind-blowing facts about ketchup you probably don't know. Number 1. Originally not a condiment. We use tomato ketchup as a condiment today, but it was not always the case. In the early days, ketchup was used mainly as an ingredient in dishes like pies and was also used to flavor non-vegetarian dishes made with fish and meat. Number 2. Love apples. The first written recipe for tomato ketchup came in 1812 from Philadelphia horticulturalist James Mees. His recipe included brandy, spices, and tomatoes, which he referred to as love apples. Number 3. The early Rough Run. Tomato ketchup became quite a notorious condiment in the 1860s because of the profit-seeking ketchup makers. To increase their sales, they used excessive preservatives and coal tar to give the tomato ketchup the iconic red coloring. Despite that notoriety, ketchup became an American staple towards the end of the 19th century. Number 4. Made in summers. Industry experts reveal that only ripe tomatoes are used to make ketchup, and the production is done only in the summer season. Another interesting thing about ketchup is that it's similar to wine, as there are good or bad ketchup years depending on the tomato harvest. Number 5. Americans love ketchup. According to the Oxford Companion, U.S. citizens use 10 billion ounces of ketchup each year. That's around 3 bottles of tomato ketchup for every person. It is an essential kitchen item for 97% of American homes. Number 6. Biggest ketchup brand. Today, Heinz is the best-selling brand of ketchup in the United States, with more than 650 million bottles sold every year. They came up with the classic narrow neck bottle that simplified pouring the ketchup and minimized contact with air, which could darken the sauce. Number 7. Miracle Drug. An Ohio physician, Dr. John Cook Bennett, wrote an article on tomatoes' medicinal value, which was published in the newspapers in 1834. The article publicized tomatoes as a cure-all drug to treat everything from dyspepsia to cholera. As part of the campaign, Dr. Bennett also published recipes for tomato-based ketchup. Number 8. Ketchup Packets. In 1968, Heinz introduced individual ketchup packets to the mass market. The foil wrapper is usually safer to use than its glass counterpart. Today, the packets are a staple at most fast food restaurants and in your refrigerator door. Number 9. Tons of health benefits. Researchers say tomato ketchup is good for the heart and reduces the risk of certain types of cancer. Also, ketchup is a good source of lycopene, an antioxidant that inhibits inflammation and cell damage caused by free radicals. Number 10. Collinsville's records. The U.S. city of Collinsville has 2 ketchup-related world records: the world's largest ketchup bottle and the world's largest tomato ketchup packet. The 170-foot tall bottle was built in 1949, and the ketchup packet was made in 2007. Heinz donated 127 gallons of ketchup for it.